Hello, Albsterz here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. It is finally time to start Act 2 of Fontaine's Archon quest. Like the faint moonlight of yesteryear, go to Hotel de Bord. Linny has been acquainted, but you are not sure about what your next step should be. You decide to take up Navia's offer for a farewell meal to celebrate your cooperation, because we ended up solving the case, but there's still a lot going on, like the serial disappearances of the different women around Fontaine. We've learned a little bit more.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Any food will be fantastic, and this place looks rather bougie. But the world quest that we have been doing in Fontaine has gave us a lot of answers, especially like with the dragons and the oceanids and stuff like that, so we've got a better understanding.
Don't worry, we haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
Can't wait for all the food.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Alright, thank you very much, Navia. Really do appreciate it. She's got that mafia kind of vibes.
Ooh,
Whoa.
everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Oh, they really
Why,
do.
of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
Oh, is that lasagna? Damn.
And if it's not?
Then they won't be coming back here again.
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
Oh, okay.
Sure have your own way of doing things.
Byron, I'm surprised you're not digging in already.
We called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It's certainly worth celebrating. It was a pleasure working with you. It was indeed.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
What? But we haven't even finished these.
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
No. What, we got soup, lasagna, chicken? Oh, lovely.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Might help a little bit, Paimon.
We've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
No, we still don't, even while doing the world quest. Oh, and we got some dessert as well. Damn, we
right
can
in
eat.
front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, if only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
You know that he weren't going to end up finished speaking. Like, it was the
In
truth.
such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct.
The only kind of group that I think may be behind this is the Fontaine Research
It's not
Institution.
that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist, to seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Oh, hell yeah.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right?
Actually, we do. I'm kind of curious. I do want to get to the bottom of this.
Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Try to catch up with all the current content in order to get to Nudcry on time. And it's going to be very tight. We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's
Let's go to
true.
the top one.
We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
No, we really got swept off our feet coming into Fontaine, didn't
I
we?
see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Yes.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Furina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Unbelievable.
We've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Unless we end up getting arrested, and then we can go on to trial and then talk to her again.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Oh, Navia, what have you got in mind?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas.
Well, that's the Mafia for you,
What
Paimon.
did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Ooh,
I'm sure
good
Lady
dude.
Furina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's
Paimon,
another.
I think you'll be
Find a
perfectly
way to
fine.
conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers.
What?
Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
I think she would be calling the guards. That'd be like a scene out of Monsters Inc. That's not going to
I
go
can
down too well.
personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
No, thank you. I don't want to be going to prison in Fontaine.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that?
All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusation she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
Well, surely being the traveler, we should have an easier time in order to see her.
That if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
It's worth a try. Why would someone with her personality really feel shame? Because we showed her up, she lost the case.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
I feel like we're going to go into a food coma after all this food, Paimon.
Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Paimon!
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
She knew fully of the situation, she just wanted it.
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
What? No, Fanta is beautiful. I'd have to agree, my drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then.
What?
If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
She definitely drunk that on purpose then. If Paimon weren't paying for it, she was like, I'm getting the most out of all this food and drink. That's interesting then. So our main objective at the moment then is to get Furina.
So full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know. You could try floating a little lower. No, how about you try and walk, Paimon?
That would be so normal. You know, like you.
Can you actually walk though, Paimon?
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Oh no, we didn't make her go broke over a meal, did we?
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It
Figuring
was
out how
just
much
a
you
meal,
cost
you
her.
know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Paimon, you made her go broke. That titan belly of yours. Seems that was pretty tough for her. That was a pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon, yeah.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon on again. Bye, Navia!
Bye!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
Thank you very much, Navia.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
Same to you. If I had a hat, I would tip it. Ta-ta. I can't wait to do a story quest just to see how that unfolds. And there it is, as the light rain falls without reason. Ooh. Is that to do with the Hydro Archon? Go to the Fountain Plaza in front of the Opera House. So we're actually intruding on a show that could potentially be going on. All right, let's make our way over then, shall we? Woo! They won't ask any questions. Oh, we're not allowed flying permits, are we? Cuckoo, you'll probably end up getting arrested, buddy.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneus might have been the last one.
Araneus? Again?
Looks like we're back here again.
Yeah, but the water again.
Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
These are either people that have ended up turning into water, or it's something to do with the oceanids. It's clearer than it was during the day.
That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
No, Paimon, I want to get to the bottom of this. Vache, what do you want, a walkway? What are you doing?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions. There are things getting a little blurry.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice.
Oh, Paimon can hear it as well.
Calling for Vache, right? Hey, Traveler, stop walking.
Whoa.
Come on, wake up.
Oh, right. Are we being teleported to somewhere, are we? During the world quest, we've been teleported into the Looking Glass. We've gone into... Oh, it is to do with the oceanids. Oh, where's this?
Vache, are you my dear Vache?
No, I am not, no.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
I do not know. Maybe under the moonlight. I'm sorry, but who are you? The only oceanid we know of is Marianne.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
Oh. And why does it say oceanid question mark? Is it not actually an oceanid?
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You lost your form.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Oh, could she be one of the girls who were dissolved with the primordial water then?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
You weren't part of the adventure team, were you?
No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much.
Aww.
But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting, I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need me to find him for you?
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
Why are you trapped in this void?
The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
Aww.
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vacher above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing.
Well, Vacher that ended up turning you into this, was it?
If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Vacher was a witness to the fact that you dissolved? This has got to be of the experiment of the Fontaine Institute, because all of them ended up turning into oceanids as well, or at least Mary Ann did.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
Yeah, because during the Wild Quest, we also learned that the human body is like a prison, and that the oceanid can take many forms.
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
Seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains. Man. Oh, yeah.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Oh. All right, I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vacher, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
I think Vacher's a little bit guilty. Vacher, on the runway, on the runway. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happened? What? Hey, whoa, whoa!
Navia's outnumbered!
What is happening? Oh, what? Hello? It's like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Navia kicking some ass. The clockwork mechanism. I got to do with the Fontaine Institute.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Is this aliens doing? Chlorine?
Rand?
Chlorine? Oh, she about to kick some ass, boy. Oh, oh, she gives me the Raiden Shogun kind of vibes. Oh yeah, walking like that, even more so.
Quick, now's our chance!
On the counterattack. Look at like a JoJo character. What? Oh, that music will come together as well. Her gameplay seems so goated as well. Damn, girls! The Traveler's just like, oh, what's happening? Oh, so why are the clockwork meta getting involved then? Is it because we were investigating a little bit too much? God, them buttons are holding on for dear life. Spider-Man
for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Well, she is the...
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Ah, yes, someone knows that we're investigating
I believe that
them.
following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
That is offensive them.
Mr. Callas's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Callas?
Do not speak of my father!
Oh.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Oh, Silver, that's totally fine. There were so many of them.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
So maybe Navia's story quest is going to be touching on history with her father then and what happened to him.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you. but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
Indeed.
Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
Nope, the Fontaine Institute. Someone ended up giving funding to them so they could continue.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
And also with the energy, the purple energy that they're using, the Archon.
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
Oh, maybe that's how he ended up passing. He investigated too much as well.
Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
We're still in the back like, oh, damn, we got quite the hangover.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Well, thank you so much for the backup. Without you, we would have been screwed. Especially as the Traveler's also having a moment.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clarand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, I just... She's...
She's what? Oh, who was that? Oh, what just happened? Oh, who was that?
Thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Navia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clarand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, you're such a fighter now, Paimon, are you? Thank you for the rescue, Navia. Yeah, thank you for covering our back. I will make sure to repay the dues.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Well, hopefully, but now we've got to try and investigate and get to the bottom of who's trying to kill us with these mechs.
As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
Yep, you are my Robin to my Batman.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
Damn, boy, you're going to be in a zipper frame by then.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
Oh.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia,
Button
how did
her
you
up.
know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
What did Paimon do?
Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
No, Navia, don't boost her ego like that.
All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
It weren't by mistake. No.
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Oh, did someone try and spike our drink? I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure. Wait, do you mean that... Oh, they didn't put some of the primordial water in there to try and get us to turn, did they?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Oh, so someone tried to attempt Navia's life then?
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Oh, damn! And Navia's originally from Fontaine as well, so she would have been turned into water. God, Paimon.
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
It was meant to be.
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been turned to water. Yeah, but Navia wouldn't have been here if Paimon didn't have her drink. But that also, this corruption runs deep if they're able to get one of the waiters or something at the actual restaurant as well.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Yes, we are, Paimon, sadly. Anyone with loose ties to this, they want to try and wrap up.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Oh, is that why we were able to talk in between that realm with the oceanid?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again.
Vache might actually be the guy behind
And
this recent
time
event.
Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
Ooh, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
Ooh.
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel, Navia.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Indeedy, Paimon.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belongs to one of the missing women. A person's name named Vasha was the witness when she dissolved.
Oh.
Yeah, we go with that.
That is important.
You tell everyone about what happened while you were connected to the oceanid's
Vache.
consciousness.
That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene.
And he's somewhat
But he
involved.
never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
Potentially, like we had the mecha show up for us. We should try searching for him if he's still alive. Yeah, can't we get Nahida to maybe search Irminsul
Yes,
for any information?
Thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
All right, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Yeah, of course we
Well,
will.
you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count.
Mm-hmm.
That means we're still partners, right?
I really like Navia as a character so far.
We're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
No, we're not. Messing with us will cost them big. We will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
Someone else, you've just had an assassination attempt at dinner.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. But Navia, do not be drinking or eating anything.
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Yeah, that
Don't
sounds
worry,
good.
you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Are you sure about that? Navia nearly died. Lecken what? Lecken the balls. Hear the oceanid's call and connect with her consciousness. Interesting. Alright, where are we going for accommodation? The stronghold is in the court of Fontaine. Alright, let's get over there then. Navia! Oh, the stronghold's down here?
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
Bombastic
I've
side-eye
been
left
keeping
and
watch,
right.
Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
That's the only thing. Is Silver or one of her henchmen suspicious? They're the only ones that could get that close to her.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
And we've not seen Silver's face. This is the only thing.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, Traveler.
Alright, I would keep our wits about us. We can't trust no one. go to the accommodation that Navia has arranged. Ooh. Ooh la la. Oh! Down here is... Ah! I come down here to explore because I was rather curious. I didn't know it was Navia's hideout. Ah, because there was a gate locked. Is that now going to be open because it's part of the quest line? Hold on, our survey says yes, it is. Ah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, look at... Oh, the vibes. I love this. Land of the corroded shadows and the tainted currents. Fontaine has such a nice vibe.
Mind the wind.
To it. It really does. Oh, is this a little restaurant here? Maloose?
Here!
Maloose! It's me, Batman. How are we doing? And it like once again, it gives me that Bioshock kind of vibes.
This is your
Ooh,
base?
that's her logo.
Quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Anywhere would be lovely. Just give me a sleeping bag.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
We know of the... What, did you spend it all on your outfit? Because Navia has the best, I think, character design in terms of outfit in the game. But we knew about that when you were talking about the receipt of the restaurant.
After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Can we donate then?
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
Yeah, come on, we're a multi-millionaire. Like, surely we can help.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago.
Aw.
I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Yeah. Don't put yourself down.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Ooh, Paimon, that's a bit touchy, isn't it?
Mademoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Well, would you like to go inside so it's a little bit private so you don't have to echo it out in the
My father's name is Callas. Yes, the same one they call Callas the Unfaithful in the streets.
Why? Why did he end up getting that nickname? I don't think that represents your father, I'm guessing.
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
To Chlorine?
Oh no.
Oh?
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up.
And is it to do with the same case of the serial disappearance?
At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence.
Was his friend Vache?
But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Oh, he wanted to die with honor then.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Do you have any clues as to
The
why?
closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Sounds like a cover-up to me. Damn. Detective Paimon, we need you back out
So
again.
that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
Well, it seems like anyone that seems to investigate that seems to end up nearly dead. Like, you ended up getting turned into water nearly, and we had the mechas
That's right.
turn up.
I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records.
Should we take a little look and we can go to the last scene of crime?
However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend,
No,
get to the truth.
I think he was framed, and it's going to have a connection to the oceanid that we ended up speaking to. It's all going to be connected. I love this, detective investigation stuff.
If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive.
Does he have an office? Does he have any notes or anything around?
He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Oh, Navia has quite the past.
And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Oh, for the sake of your family, we will help out. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callas murdered anyone.
Damn straight.
There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle.
Well, both of the security guards I am going to be sus of going forward because Navia's drink was spiked.
Master Callas did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callas the Unfaithful.
And we also want to solve this case as well, to clear your father's name.
Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Well, I'd love to be able to help out with this situation.
Wait! If Callas was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
There's Detective 5-1 yet again. She's on it.
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that.
Yeah, everyone does like a little bit of drama.
People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
Did you have to use the word abyss?
But how could... Never mind. If Callas was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
Precisely, Baba.
There is one other thing. Master Callas's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, it was.
Oh,
I was on the money with that then.
Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Yeah, no wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you, yeah.
Yeah. That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
No, you can't.
Ms. Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callas beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
But surely the Hydra Archon could have stepped in, surely.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Well, that's totally understandable, Navia. It's only been 3 years.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
No, but I'd love to help out.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callas requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
So he knew that something was going to happen.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
Oh, no, it's all right. No, can we give Navia a hug? Oh, I can't imagine what a story quest is going to be like now. I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Same to you!
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Oh, your stomach's beat, Paimon. That's a food coma
Please,
calling it.
relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest sound.
Well, we gotta be protecting Navia, like, at all costs. Rest in your room. I'm on to you, Silver.
Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or Master Callas's death, it all landed on Demoiselle's shoulders so suddenly. This won't do. I must become stronger.
Because why are you wearing glasses, like sunglasses, when you're a security guard? Surely you'd be wanting to see your face. A peaceful night passes under the Spina di Rosula's... Oh, Paimon!
So well. This place feels almost too safe.
It does indeed, like flushed away.
Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina di
Poisson?
Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters.
Oh.
There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back.
Yeah, you've had quite the day as well.
Never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
Yes, yes, yes. Give us some of the tea. Oh, and her hat on her design there reminds me of Finan's meter whenever he attacks an enemy in HSR.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Well, we need you not sleep deprived. We need you at your best, Navia.
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere.
Maybe it's a nickname or it's a code
I
name.
suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vacher person is a key witness in the incident.
Well, if you see the lady end up turning into water, the bombastic side eye. She's serious. That's why I said contact Nahida, because she can go into Irminsul and see if there is any information, but I doubt they would do it with the previous Archon.
That mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to.
The court with Neuvillette?
And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Yes.
A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept.
Why is he gonna let us go
If
and
the
look at them?
oceanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
Alright, let's get on it.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
It's not gonna be so easy.
Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Do you not have a good history with Neuvillette? Ooh, once upon a time in what? What achievement is this, I wonder? Learn about Navia's father at the Spina di Rosula stronghold. Ah, thank you. And I'm guessing we'll find out more about that in her story quest. So we've got to go see our boy Neuvillette. That is, Alright, let's get over there. Oh, Neuvillette, are you in? Hello? Hello, I've been in here a couple of times. There should be the Melazine in here. Because this is the home of his office and also...
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Oh, your Melazine is so cute.
This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
Yeah, they're just doing their job, so that's good to see.
Don't you recognize us?
Whoa, don't give the Melazine sass.
Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
Yes.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
I love the
If
Melazine.
you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave
Whoa.
if you don't have a reason to be here.
Damn! You got all that sass inside that hat?
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
They might not know that. They might have been doing their job here at reception.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Yes.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Indeed.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
Yeah, if you need me to sign in or whatever, I'm more than happy to do so.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Like that? No ID, no nothing?
Thanks so much.
No search? What if I'm concealing a weapon? I knock on the... Neuvillette.
Please come in.
Oh. Neuvillette, hello. This is a bougie room you have, of course. It's gonna be looking pristine in here, isn't it? Oh, he's even got the typewriter. Damn, boy.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Neuvillette. We only like to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's Hold up. Why is every clock frozen on this time? Even in the Fontaine or the Narcissenkreuz Ordo down under the water, that was also frozen on this time. Like in Silent Hill 2, there's a reason why it's frozen on a certain time in the game. I won't say, just in case someone's like, God damn it, I got spoiled through a Genshin video for Silent Hill. But there's got to be a reason that it's 25 minutes past 1 on this clock.
So you're not mad at us?
No, of course not.
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
It's no worries, lovely. If you do have any tea, that would be lovely. 2 sugars.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Yeah, honestly, I thought his personality was going to be like Al Haytham's or something. Oh, the files are there. Oh, they're a little bit out in the open, aren't they? Oh, the clock does work.
Unfortunately,
No, don't tell us. The information is not there.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Is anyone able to go into your office, Neuvillette, except from the Melazine?
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Guess we're back to square one then.
Trevor, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
No. We're not giving up like that, Navia. What? No.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callas, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
Ooh. So Neuvillette had quite the connection with him as well?
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette?
That he wants to see the case solved as well?
Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort.
Oh, to try and intervene, to stop
You
it?
even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead.
Oh, man.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Oh. Oh, this is the first time we've actually seen a character cry, haven't we? Oh, man. They've done so well with the character building and stuff in these Fontaine Archon quests thus far.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated by all. Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to.
Maybe Neuvillette felt if he intervened, then he would have to intervene for all the different trials and stuff like that.
If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Man, I love Navia as a character so far. Like, her storytelling, her backstory as well. I really want to do her story quest.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
God damn, no emotion.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
Oh.
It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Well, I feel like Navia had to get that off her chest, especially with everything recently and us bringing the memories back. She just had to vent a bit. Like, she's had that pent up all night, and now she's got the information that the guy doesn't even exist in any sort of record somehow in Fontaine. It's just making her all more frustrated. Oh man, there's got to be something. Whoa, the Traveler has a belly button. I never noticed that. I never noticed that. He has a belly button. Oh, he's got to be human. Oh. Hold on, the Hydro Dragon's crying. Every time it rains in Fontaine, don't they say it's the Hydro Dragon?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. When a lady says they're fine, they are not fine. We need to treat you to some meals. And some food.
Rain. It's raining.
Oh, I like the little detail on her hand as well.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Ooh. Rain?
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case, was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene?
Oh yeah, wash away the scene of the crime, wouldn't it?
That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
Because I think they have the technology now, if you get certain stuff wet and stuff, they're able to still get fingerprints. But normally, water is a really good way to hide evidence. But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Wait. You don't mean...
That the fact that people could be turned into water...
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain?
Wow, that would really cover it, yeah.
Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier?
Because you was emotionally charged and there's a lot going on
All
recently.
Right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yes, yes, and clear his name.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Well, we better do.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
No, we go over there now. We go there while the idea is still fresh. You can go first, I'll join you later.
Great.
No, we go now,
Let's go then.
We got a case to solve, ladies and gentlemen, and me and Detective Paimon are gonna be on the case, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Her father was a witness to Vache, ended up turning the lady in to water, but he also turned into water in the process as well. And the father was watching both of it happen. I don't know. That's kind of the theory I've got at the moment. Where is this Hydro Oculus? It says that it's underneath me. Is it under the bridge? No? I don't know where this might be. But we haven't actually been to this location yet. Surprisingly, and I've explored quite a bit of Fontaine. In between the Archon quest, where Dark Tides echo. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Aha, hold on. Let me grab this Hydro Oculus. This is why Aoife comes in handy so much. And I know it's an odd sport of characters that I've got in my party, but I'm just going for like immersion and the characters that I'm enjoying at the moment. And Betty has been a lot of fun. What? And Aoife as well. His gameplay is so different compared to all the other characters that I currently own. And with the announcement of all the different characters that are coming in Not Cry, I'm now going to be saving all my heroes' wit and all my Mora. Aoife's going to be the last character I'm leveling up.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
Because it can be an awesome base of operations, Paimon.
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
Ooh,
My father was
cool.
the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
Yes, your father has good taste.
A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
Oh, I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Mm-hmm. And it's out of the way, though, as well, so you can continue on
is where
with your
Spina di
operations.
Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Alright. Let's get investigating then, shall we? There's more Hydro Oculus around this place. It's a lovely little town. Whoa, what kind of fish is that? I haven't caught anything like that while fishing in Fontaine at the moment. Oh, you're telling me there's a Hydro Oculus all the way down here? I'm getting a little distracted already. But I need to grab these because I want to try and max out the statues in Fontaine. We talk to Lezu on the ship. Well, let's try and get back out of this and over to there then, shall we? Oh, I love the architecture. I love it. Oh, this is quite the place. Navia, your father chose something rather beautiful here. Oh, here it is. And there's another Hydro Oculus to the left of me as well.
Maloose, we're back.
Good day, sir. Where's Silver, huh?
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Was you doing something that you weren't meant to?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person? I would assume it is.
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson.
Synth? Are we talking like Fallout kind of thing? Like mechanical people?
At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Oh, it was a drug?
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, It's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions.
Oh.
And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything.
Damn!
It's an extremely dangerous substance.
Well, sounds like depression, doesn't it? Are you sure that's not depression?
As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Damn, so we got a drug operation in Fontaine?
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath.
I'm not
but
surprised.
No matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield.
So the only way to take him out was to silence him.
Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation.
Yeah, but snitches get stitches. Ain't no one gonna be snitching, are they?
Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant.
Oh, what happened to them?
The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse.
Damn.
That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food.
Oh, but Jacques never turned up, did he?
Then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Why do I feel like maybe someone drugged your father with the synth?
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all.
Yes.
Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved then.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene.
Ooh.
With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
But it's also possible the third person was to blame. Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
But sadly, we haven't got the crime scene because it's been many years since. Unless you've still got the clothing in evidence?
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth.
Silver, maybe.
On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning.
Oh, don't be hitting us with this emotional soundtrack. You're gonna warn her not to go after this case, aren't you?
Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina di Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives.
Man, why'd you have to be playing this music? God damn you.
There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
What are you not telling us? Are you also in on it as well?
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callas the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed.
Was there something at the door? Or the location of the door, or the outfit your father was wearing on that day?
Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Yep, Navia, you preach, you preach!
Navia.
You say that stuff. Oh, come on, we gotta be helping.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, Demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
Where is Silver in all of this?
So you do know something else, Maloose?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case.
I knew you knew something. I'm sus of both of you.
But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, Demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
Oh. Is that because they wanted to threaten her father? So if the daughter, Navia, ended up being disappeared and turned into water, that would stop the father from investigating.
What?
Go after the weak points.
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
Ah, and that's why he wanted to die in the door and not die in a hospital bed then.
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety.
So that only increased the illness that he had?
5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you.
Oh, man.
Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details.
Who did he end up telling then?
But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
So why don't we just bring it to justice now?
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
Not until today?
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
And that's why he thought, wanted to die in the arena because he goes out heroically instead of in a hospital bed.
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful were still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
Man, this Archon quest really be hitting.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
Oh. Can we get some love in the comments for Navia?
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight?
No.
No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
Oh, fuck. He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
Oh, yeah. Are you actually going to actually tell us what it is?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters.
It's not going to be around the Fontaine Institute, is it?
When he was threatening the enemy, boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found.
Only the location.
But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
It's worth the risk.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters.
Oh, I got some
We
sort
also
of
have
idea.
no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters will be tantamount to a formal declaration of war.
Well, they don't know. Well, they might already know who the Traveler is. I feel like we would be the best suited to go in there.
The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Because I feel like the corruption has its roots deep in Fontaine, Paimon, so someone would let them know as well.
You saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
So we can trust no one, even the butlers.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will.
I don't. You are probably like, oh, why do you not trust the butler? I don't. I mean, to get her drink spiked with the security around, Malus and Silver are still on my sus list.
I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Because we don't know Malus's or Silver's motives, what drives them, what do they want.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Do they want to be the head of this organization and stuff? We don't know.
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors.
Well, what we should do then is say that we're setting up a meeting or that we're going somewhere to the Sims organization. Say that we're meeting at a certain spot. Tell people different spots of where we're actually meeting and see which location gets compromised.
If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
I bet Silver's on the list.
The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Hold on. This is the first character I've seen with a beard. How have we never had any main characters that we can pull for on the banner have a beard?
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well.
Why do I feel like it's Malus?
Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time.
That's the exact same with you,
There's
buddy.
someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. The boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence.
Oh, really?
In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support.
And the other thing is potentially these three people
It's a
that
bit
Malus
difficult to
is
imagine
saying,
someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
and the other people that know the information about it, and us maybe taking them out or thinking them would also tie up his loose ends.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
Ooh, now you would be on the top of the list. Especially with the other guard being corrupted in the...
Although the guards
Cool.
mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
This is the first person that I would end up questioning.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
Oh, is that foreshadowing?
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty.
I'm on to you, Malus.
And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death.
Indeed, and we want to clear the dead of any wrongdoing
After that
names.
incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today.
Oh, we should probably go talk
If
to
it
him,
might
yes?
help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
That sounds most lovely.
Oh, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Well, let's get
I
on
hope
it then,
we can
shall
work
we?
together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
I hope for your father's sake that we can. Callas's cased records. 3 years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callas had a gun in his hands, and Jacques had been shot and slain. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callas was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. We now have the detailed missing persons case that has also been updated, and that is this book.
Who would have imagined that people could really turn into water?
I know, it's quite the conundrum.
Here we go again, trying to crack an impossible case. All proof and no motive.
But we'll find the relative information and facts, Paimon, don't you worry.
Whenever I get to take a break, I always
We
want a
will
snack.
get on it.
I got
there's
some
another
candy,
Hydro-Oculus
fruit.
around here. Yes. Aoife, my boy, Kukuku can help out massively. We've got to visit the family and ask some questions if they have any more relative information that can help us along with this case. But man, I am loving this so far. We're getting our little detective on. Paimon, please put the little outfit back on. Love to see it again. Oh, this is going to be
It is
quite the
settled,
emotional...
Please excuse me, and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
This is going to be quite emotional.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
I'm still on to you,
Excuse
Malus.
me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Sadly, yes. Oh, Adele, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This is
let's not bother her for now, Paimon. Come on, you know how touchy this is gonna be.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
Yeah, but we know that it weren't her father that done it, but...
Aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift.
Oh man, this is gonna be so touchy.
I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt.
Why? Do you know something?
On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
Yeah, what information do you know? What tea have you got?
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again.
Uh-huh.
He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callas came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
Well, of course. They've got a mole. They're obviously going to be taking care of that, aren't they? That's like with any organization. If there's a rat or a mole, they're going to eliminate
They
it.
found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Ooh, someone ordered? Oh, yeah, maybe in order to prove his loyalty or that he's not a snitch is to try and take out Callas?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
Ooh, but and then someone else came along and finished the job, took out her husband, and then framed Callas on it. That was an easier way in order to wrap it all
I'm the one
up.
who should feel guilty. Callas had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Hello?
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
Well, probably in order to protect his family, because they were probably going after his family, if
Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Oh, she
Thank
used
you
to say words.
for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
Oh,
You really think so?
yeah, that's gonna make us smile.
The first time anyone said that to me.
The testimony from Jacques' family. Family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callas. Did Callas act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? Alright, let's talk to
Are you
Florence.
okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
That
Florence
is...
should be nearby. And we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Yeah, I kind of
I'll
felt that.
get myself together on the way. So please don't worry.
Take all the time that you need, though.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance
Because
today?
I know this is going to be quite hard on
I'm
you.
sure you've heard about what
Navia.
happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case.
Ooh, what's his body language and reaction going to be
Can
like?
you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callas was feeling pretty upbeat
Nothing
that
out of
day.
the ordinary.
So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after?
Byron, you know what's happened. We've already read the case
My
files,
first
Byron.
reaction was that Mr. Callas's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callas was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
Or unless... No. Because they were talking about how the emotions take over you, didn't they, with the synth drug? So maybe someone spiked Mr. Callas's drink. He ended up getting roaring emotions, then ended up finding out that his informant was actually the one that was going to try and take out Navia or whatever. So he's overcome with rage and everything and ended up shooting him.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callas had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene.
Oh. So did someone pick up his gun or was it still within the bar?
But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's a very possible yes.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callas ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
Yeah,
But hold
potentially.
on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
Ooh. Or unless the third person was someone to do with the court. That's why he didn't want to go into the courtroom, because he knew it was going to be corrupt and he was going to go down either way.
About that,
Maybe.
Luce told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel.
Oh, and also because of his illness as well.
I'll tell you everything, once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callas's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callas the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented.
Well, I don't think Florence
Many
is
people
guilty.
have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callas, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callas's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today, no matter what others might say. He'll always be the man I respect the most, and he'll always be my boss.
I don't think
Don't
he's on my
worry.
suspect list.
I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
My most suspects are both of the bodyguards. Florent, the advisor of the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callas for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callas did not carry a gun with him when he went out. So he would also be... Huh? He would have testified in court if that was the case. But now we need to go to the court of Fontaine to talk to the guard. And this is also another guy that is on my suspect list out of the 3 that we have to talk to anyway. So the 2 bodyguards and Thierry. Aha, there you are. Would be on my suspect list.
Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Yeah, quite the name that we've had an attempt on our life.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
I'm on to you, buddy.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callas did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way.
Well, in order to climb the ranks?
It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat.
So all these benefited with Navia's father being around then?
Here for some formal business?
In order to get to the position they were in now?
Yes. These 2 are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
We are indeed.
I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
Oh, I thought they were all in Neuvillette's office. Do you have some in the guards?
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own.
But the mechs do have the connection with the Fontaine Institute because we've seen that with the lack of funding they got cut off and stuff like that.
We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
No, it was something that happened earlier.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret.
They're the only people that I'm sus of based on the world quest that we have done surrounding, like the Mecha and the Fontaine Research Institute.
So I can promise you, those Mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
That would make sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Alright. Information regarding Terry. Terry is the person responsible for the official contact between the Spina di Rosula and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large number of Garlemeks. Interesting. And now we have Marcel. That would be her uncle that we are now getting in contact with. Maybe the uncle has ulterior motives as well and wanted maybe her father gone in order to get control of Spina di Rosula. But it doesn't make sense because Navia is in control.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Oh, damn. Seems rather rich. After waiting a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Marcel, you seem rather rich, my boy.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress.
We're on to the uncle here. Get your popcorn out.
I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the opera house. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you were at the opera house too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery?
She didn't mention that when we were doing the Archon quest?
I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
So Marcel was there at the time as well, that someone turned into water.
To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
That means Venti's already talking about us.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Oh, they love a little bit of tea, do they? Oh, yes.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes. I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Yes, and what is it to you?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Garlemeks. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
No. Not vigilance of your partner. The greed. She loves to eat food.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callas sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there.
Why, do you want her pinned in to one location so they know where she would be?
If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Ah, so you do have quite a lot of funds then, Marcel.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot.
We got to be vigilant of everyone. We don't trust anyone in this investigation.
Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
Hold on, doesn't the primordial war also mess with your memories and stuff, or the drug does?
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
A singular gunshot, so you didn't hear the second go off? There's these little things. I heard the sound of a gunshot, not shots.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
So did he fire one of the shots?
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
Are we not going to question that? He said gunshot, not shots.
All my wealth comes from Callas' patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
And the way that he presents himself and stuff, that wasn't a mistake on the English part either. Information regarding Marcel. Marcel is the leader of the concierge of Calabres and was once the organizer of the banquet years prior. The concierge and the Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship, though his recollection of events of the case is quite foggy.
Sounded like an animal call.
He's willing to defend Navia.
Or maybe I'm just hearing things.
With the foggy memory and kind of sus, and the only hearing of one gunshot compared to two.
Up and away!
Where was he at the time of the shooting? Yeah, he's definitely in our suspects. He's definitely on the. He's top of the list. Top of the list.
Who would have imagined that? Here we go.
So we have gathered. Ooh, there is one more bit of information in the court of Fontaine that we're able to gather. And I'm guessing that's going over the clues with Navia
We
now.
talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yes, they did. Marcel, none of them really stood out as a suspect. Yes, they did.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
Doesn't anyone else find that sus? How about you watching? Marcel said gunshot, not gunshots.
But where should we start?
It's little things like that you've got to investigate during a case.
Ah, you're right. Flora mentioned that Callas probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So and then someone came and took him out and then ended up framing your father for it. But also maybe took out a witness in the process as well that was a witness to it.
So Jacques fired the first shot?
If it was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callas? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callas?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
Just a game theory.
Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well.
Well, Marcel seems the most likely suspect, or... I love this trying to come to the bottom of these cases and stuff.
It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Yes. I feel like Marcel and also the butler is in on it.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Marcel!
Uncle Marcel?
Yes.
My father did really trust him.
Yes,
and
so he would know his
they worked together on a large
whereabouts.
number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
Precisely.
Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
So? We don't know his motives either. We can't trust anyone.
Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Yeah, but maybe that's a competitor? You never know, maybe it was someone else. Oh, Terry?
Terry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah.
Oh, am I wrong there with Marcel then?
We'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Maybe it was someone else. Florent? I didn't... if it's Florent, I didn't think he was a suspect.
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
So there's got to be multiple people involved then.
Who could it be?
I think, personally, I think it's Marcel. Marcel, sorry. I reckon it's him. That's who I'm going with.
You know,
that's what my gut's telling me.
If you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Would Navia say this on any character that you ended up choosing?
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
See, this is why I think Malus is still part of it.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
That's why Malus would be a perfect candidate for this, because he knows everything.
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who is very close to you after all.
We still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The Sims production base, yet we still haven't been to that location.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Yeah, and what? It's only Malus that said that.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Oh, do you have any tea or new information? Let us know.
Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't
have
that
we?
place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
What? No, what's my boy caught up in? What? Wait, child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yes.
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Oh, what's he got himself into trouble with?
He's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
What?
It's absurd, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't think he's got anything to do with this.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Yeah, no.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
So was Tartaglia also investigating the synth production and stuff like that? And now they're trying to pin it on him?
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callas's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do?
So
we
it's
still
not
haven't found any conclusive evidence.
So it's not the Fatui, that's why I think it's something to do with the Fontaine Institute, because they have no connection to the Fatui. looks like let's split up then.
Split up? What do you mean?
You can go and investigate the Aranese while I go and investigate that place.
Just as expected of my partner.
Precisely.
Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Aranese, leaving his home base wide open.
Mm-hmm. And then you can go see what Tartaglia is doing in court and what information is being presented
You're
there.
right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Don't you worry, leave it to me.
Help you, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
So now you two turn back up,
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
Yeah,
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance.
Who told you that?
It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
So Marcel? Potentially.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Aranese. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you there!
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, the suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there's only one person who can have the large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Hopefully we deducted the information correctly.
Now that Navia has set out for Aranese,
Oh,
we
damn.
should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Oh, nice. Go to the place Malus mentioned. I'm going to stay clear of Chevarous's dialogue. Find the entrance to the
According to Malus
headquarters.
Zippo, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Oh, has it got something to do with the Narcissenkreuz? Oh, maybe. My spider senses are tingling. Oh, there's also some stonks that we can also grab as well. Where is my little fishy? There he is. Excuse me, sir. I would like to borrow your abilities for one moment. Thank you very much. Let's keep on moving. Yeah, because the Narcissenkreuz Auto is its old research facility is there. And currently, in terms of the Wild Quest, we were down there recently with Seymour and Marianne as they're both exploring Fontaine, I do believe. Hold on, can I line this up so I can get all of them? Oh, there's an area over there. Paimon!
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they didn't want it to stand out. Yes, but I'm sure what we will find inside will be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, inside of the Opera Epiclese... Oh. So we're going to have this back and forth of this storyline? Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Opera House.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
No, he's not the main culprit.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of.
He's being set up.
However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
And that was the whole reason, or one of the reasons he wanted to come here, was for the champion duelist.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
See, surely Neuvillette's got to be sus of that. He doesn't care about the charges. He just wants to face Chlorine.
When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Surely you'd be questioning that, though, Furina.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House.
I love how sassy child
Then why
is.
don't you duel me too?
Ooh.
I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm guessing Furina's not one for combat,
Alas,
then.
it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Yeah, and Tartaglia is not the one you're looking for.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Objection!
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
Shush your mush.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness.
Well, we can do the exact same once again, darling.
But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Ooh, we gotta hope that we're right on our intuition.
And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default.
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh, this is why I love Tartaglia.
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
But why would someone want to be setting up the Fatui?
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
Marcel.
That person is...
Oh, I am going with Marcel.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
I'm going with my gut. I'm going with my gut. If I end up being wrong, then so be it.
Huh? What Confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Oh, we do love the tea, don't we, darling?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
I do believe she would be aware of that, Neuvillette.
And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
We're fully committing.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
All day. Things are
Members
hard
of the
enough.
guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
Oh, damn. After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is being brought to the stand.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Oh, he doesn't want an attorney? Oh, you're a little bit confident, aren't you?
Apologies, sir. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callas the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
But aren't we supposed to be getting some information? as the Traveler.
Do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
I think you're part of the Synth organization.
Come on, why would I do that? Callas was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
No, because you only heard and you said, I quote, gunshot, not shot.
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Oh, then let me catch you up then, Furina.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, lovely jubbly. Ooh, Neuvillette versus Navia.
On the day of the murder, Spina di
Yes.
Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Oh, that's another piece of information that we didn't know about. The countryside estate was owned by Marcel. Oh.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Two. See? And Marcel only heard 1.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callas, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callas was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
All right.
These are the known facts about the case.
Objection, there are some discrepancies. All right, let's get to work.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
No, he didn't.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
So Marcel ended up shooting the second shot, turning Jacques into water, or the other person into water.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Let's refute this, shall we? Then let's go to this one with the 2 gunshots. Instantly going to do that. We go to, not the Callas' records. What? Callas' case records. Callas had a gun in his hand and Jacques had been shot and slain. In addition, the clothing of an unknown person to be found at the crime scene concerning. This person is none other than Marcel. Well, no, hold on. Where Callas did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Oh, hold on. Can I not present the information with Marcel? Combining the information regarding the Galamex and the investigation so far has concluded that there is only one person who has a large number of Galamex in possession and runs the Sim business. Why? No. Where's the 1 gunshot that I could put in? When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary gun suspect Callas holding a gun. So the loophole would be this.
Something's not right. Let me...
Oh no. I'm now totally screwed. During the banquet, all attendees heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. According to the investigations, Callas, who had motive to kill, murdered. But is this really true? That is the primordial seawater.
The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Interesting, and we also can change one more piece of information. There may be with the suspect analysis.
Something's not right.
I'm so baffled. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots. Who had the motive to kill? Murdered Geoffroy's betrayal? It's not self-defense. None of these actually end up working. Oh, it does?
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callas when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callas, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
And there we go.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callas was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
But and then also with the information that Marcel only heard the 1 gunshot, would be him shooting the assassin. That's my game theory. Successful refutation. Well, it took me a little bit in order to do, but hey-oh, we got there in the end,
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
Indeed.
What a great theory. It also explains Callas's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
No, but you shot the assassin.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things.
All right, Furina.
1, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
Yes.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
We do with the singular gunshot.
If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Silence! Silence in the
I
courtroom.
may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time,
ooh,
we should be able to find a match.
Ooh, good thinking, Navia. We didn't think of that,
Considering the
actually.
serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
Remember, we got to think back to the
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Furina's acting a little differently today?
She's a bit more reserved. She doesn't want to be caught out again.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Precisely, Silver.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callas explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave.
In order to keep Navia safe, I imagine?
At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Yeah, so he done it in order to keep his daughter
Boss
safe.
once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
Nani?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then.
I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right, but what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone?
That is true.
Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn.
I'm still suspect of the bodyguards,
and once
though.
I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
You go, girl. That's my Navia.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
That is directly next to you. Oh?
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callas was intending to die?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die.
Oh, why did she speak of this at the time?
I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callas never intended to leave the ring alive.
Damn.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
I like that we get all like the little tea from the people in the audience.
Of course,
members.
Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callas. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene.
And Marcel was in the courtroom at the time as well.
Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
He did indeed, the little geezer.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous.
No, and the singular gunshot as well, but apparently we don't bring that up.
I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
Ooh, that's something you don't like.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
I don't know what she can say to that.
Oh, nearly put it in neutral grounds.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Well, nah, that's emotional manipulation here, Marcel.
If I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah, well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callas's patronage.
I left my home in Snezhnaya, so you would know of the Harbingers, you would know of Child, and the connection there.
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Yeah, but even if the disappearances happened while he weren't even in Fontaine, doesn't mean that he's not responsible for the ones in the future.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
No, that doesn't need...
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
The singular gunshot is still holding to me.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice.
Navia, you preach your stuff, girl.
Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh, you know of that name?
Oh, so you do know that name.
The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Yeah, alright, stop lying, you're in the court of law.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, a little while earlier, the entrance of the synth production base. Oh, I bet we end up finding a photo of them two together. You've been caught dead to right, mate. You've got a photo of him. Look at that. You two both having a 99 ice cream. Oh. Oh, whoa. What is that? Party set up. Nah, for the... Oh, we got more of the mecha. Hello. Look at this place. This looks so cool.
So sorry. Mind the wind.
Oh, no, I come off the E too quickly. Damn it! Evil, we gotta be careful, my boy. What is that?
Whoa! The floor is going up!
That's a little bit different.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Yeah, this place looks beautiful. Look at this. This definitely looks like a place that has a lot of funding in it. Do we have any books or anything associated around here? I don't think there is. Oh, this gives me rapture vibes.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
Oh, wow.
Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
This is so beautiful. Well, we could fly there. If that was able to last longer, but boom. I see what we've got to be doing, Captain. Boom. Oh. Ooh, that's the first time we've seen this sort of statue, huh? Interesting. I haven't seen that on any sort of world quest. Ah! And there goes our plug. Oh no, you're putting the water in? Oh yes, that would make sense, obviously. We gotta make our way up, not down.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Then we've got to find ourselves another switch then, Paimon. In order to increase the water levels, my little detective. Let's keep on investigating then, shall we, Paimon? Ah, more of the boat.
Get out of here!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dodge this!
Oh, get them vapors coming in, boy. Swally Wally.
Personal.
Eve is so fun to play with. And the fact that he does healing as well is so nice.
Freeze!
That's my Kaya, that's my boy. That's why you're my main buddy.
Here.
Okay, not too much damage.
Get out of here!
I know this is disgusting, but
Get frostbite.
I like it.
What's the hurry?
Oh, alright. Now we stand on business. You skirt. Thank you. Come here, Doji. Whoa. Nice. Exquisite chest for me. I will take it. Now, is this the next one in order to get the water level up? Yes. Exactly what we're looking for, Paimon. And this looks like the original place where they would be working on the mecha units as well.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Let's go. Just based on like the clockwork aesthetic that's going on in this place. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is such a cool domain design. Oh, I love this. We're coming near an office sort of area. Oh, okay. Why do I have a... Oh, that is permanently staying. I thought we'd have to fight against that. I reckon we're going to end up finding a photo that puts Marcel and both of them together. That's the only piece of evidence that kind of makes sense. Maybe? Down, boy. That's what's the tire. Let's get that going. These are rather tanky balls. There you go. They've got the Archon energy as well that we were referring to earlier. At the beginning of the Archon quest.
What's
the Fontaine Institute is also
Teamwork is dreamwork.
researching at the time as well. Oh! Oi! None of that, buddy.
Here.
Yeah, swallow that crow if we can. Looking good, man. Looking good. Oh, is there something over there? Oh, that's where we ended up coming in. These statues, though. Holding some sort of sword as well. In the original Narcissismkreuz area, there was a sword on the wall of that was associated.
Whew. After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Wow. Oh, and there's this.
So, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
He's being charged by Navia as we speak. Yes.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Sounds like a plan, Batman. This is the crystallization that was surrounding the dragon as well.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
The girl's missing clothes? There's a name here too.
Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Because they probably belong to the victim.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Yeah.
And then they were turned into water.
I think so.
And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
missing persons' possessions, you discover objects within the containers labeled with the names of those owned them within the depths of the HQ. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearance case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. Oh, man. Oh, that gives me the shivers. And there's the testing sort of lab. Oh. These are the bottles that have the primordial water in.
There's so much synth here.
Oh.
And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
Yeah, there's so many here.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Paimon, you're not drinking any. Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce the synth.
It's super obvious.
Couldn't be more obvious, could it? Synth, a popular potion circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. Now, that's where I think Malus has taken some of the synth, because if I remember, it gives you blurry memories. If I remember. So I feel like he's also in on it.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research.
Albedo?
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough.
And we ended up meeting Jacob in the Melazine questline, where he was an Abyss Order, but he's not a part of the Abyss Order, but he's... that was huge, and he tried to resurrect the dragon to cause chaos.
The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Oh. Oh, it's okay, Paimon, it's okay.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
I wonder if Jacob was doing these experiments with the primordial sea to see if he could bring back Marianne.
How could someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Oh, it's okay. The goal of the research is to save his lover. Oh. A woman named Veneri, who was dissolved? Oh, so it doesn't have to do with Marianne.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another victim's name, Vasher.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
Yes.
Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No, he is the researcher. Oh.
You mean Vasher is the one who did all of these... experiments?
And that's why Marcel knew of the name, because he's a researcher. Yes, he signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably... Vigneri.
So that's it! Vasher was no victim, but personally took his lover and...
experimented
on? No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more than meets the eye, yes.
Paimon will write it all down.
Because Marianne ended up dying within the dragon itself when that all went wrong. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimen 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved. There are many more records like these. Interesting. And then we've got the hardening of that stuff as well that was found within the dragon. Now let's examine the bookshelf.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
You gotta put your outfit on, Paimon.
Callas. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
Oh, this is probably related to his case. And so that's why Neuvillette wasn't able to take it out?
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callas because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Precisely, Paimon. Yes, is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callas has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand.
The old dog's a real menace to deal with.
He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance, and that's why I think Maluz might also be one of the higher-ups.
They're all just so evil.
They are indeed, Paimon, aren't they? Callas' investigation report, clues concerning the Callas' case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jacques would be the deed and thus sent a third party to ensure Callas' death. The contents that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. There's got to be something in here, though, that bangs him to right. Because we haven't found anything with Marcel tied to it yet. And that's the whole reason we ended up bringing him in. Aha, examine the pool.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
Oh no, this must be the water from the primordial sea.
This is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Primordial seawater pool. The pool found within the HQ is filled with water from the primordial sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But
who is really this Vacher?
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
But maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
There's got to be a photo or something. Oh, the ambiance kicking in. Why do I feel like people are going to be closing in on our position then? Examine the table. No, there's got to be something. Oh, we got to recheck everything thoroughly again.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Stop thinking about snacks. We're investigating Paimon here. Paimon, I found it.
Really? What Paimon see?
Oh, you found a ledger. Oh, hello.
Isn't that Vacher's lover's name?
Oh, she left a diary?
Then you found her diary. Let's see.
Oh, Paimon, we should look in this, but it's got probably some tea.
It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Yeah, but Paimon, look at this page. Look at this page. Whoa. What does that translate to, huh?
So many. A whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel.
Oh, it's not baby names. It's the people that she was...
Wait, but...
deducing.
Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Venier's grown son?
Let's go, Paimon. We've got the information that we need.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Venier's notebook, a notebook belonging to a lady named Vignier. She records many stories of her time with her lover, Vacher. On one of the many pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on in the end was Marcel. After obtaining the final piece of evidence, she raced back to the Opera Epiclairs. Oh, the climax is coming!
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh.
So you do know that name?
Yes, the researcher.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Doubt.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Neuvillette's gonna be the objection.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
As many as I would like.
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You really don't want to get involved today, do you? Furina. You say you've never heard of the name Volcar. Yes. Bing, bang, boom. Okay, if I end up... Well, which evidence is the true identity there? We've also got the Callas' report, but that's not going to come in need. It's this that we need to give first.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Oh. Huh? Oh?
We've investigated your lair, and we already know everything. After your lover, Veneer, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity, and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
Looks like the walls are coming down.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
If it weren't for them meddling kids, I would have got away with it.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Oh, the facade is dropped there. Oh, the mask is off.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Oh.
Pay attention to you.
Whoa.
What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all.
Do you? Really a change of attitude and tone from you, Marcel.
Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever.
Oi.
You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your beloved drama.
Oh, we do love a bit of drama.
Blind eye to the suffering of the people. Venier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow.
Transform yourself into water, then.
I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Yeah, because you hail from Chesnaya. Well, what are you doing? Oh, he's taking Symph.
Is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Yeah, he's drinking some Symph.
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve!
Oh no, he's going nuts.
See? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is,
What choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callas still got the better of me.
Damn!
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
He's gonna be insane from all that
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress.
Yeah,
Guards,
he is.
Please restrain him.
Oh, we ain't gonna have a boss fight in the
Don't touch
opera house,
me.
are we?
Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vignere. I promise. We made a promise.
Yeah, don't let any Fontainians whatsoever near him.
Vignere! Please, Vignere! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
Didn't she say at the very beginning he's not to blame
At this
himself?
point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Yeah, poor Tartaglia. Child.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Oh, but you are.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I
Lovely.
might review and summarize the truth behind the serial
I have
disappearances
a
case.
folder thick worth of evidence. Neuvillette proceeds to review and compile
The
all
man
the
now
evidence
known
and
as
records.
Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignere. During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere back to life.
That's wild.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth.
Unbelievable.
However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callas at a banquet.
That is wild. And that's why he only heard the singular gunshot.
Although the assassination did not go as Vacher
Never
expected,
said into the evidence.
he was able to turn Callas into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court.
So I was also correct when we were doing Act 1 that someone was standing maybe at a higher stand or something. And, well, didn't end up shooting,
Thus
but...
concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Wow. After all, how many decades, and as soon as the Traveler turns up, it ends up getting solved. Woo! Whoopee!
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
The Oratrice mechanism done at least gone now. Oh, there goes the star rail. We find this man guilty. We don't even need to hear
According to the
Oratrice.
judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse
d'Analyse
Cardinale,
Cardinale.
Mr. Vacher is...
guilty. As charged, baby. Ah, if it weren't for the meddling kids.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
I'd be careful what he does with his actions next. He's got a bottle of that primordial sea.
Good. It's what he deserves.
Yeah, you
With
mug.
that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
But who else was he working with, though? Surely it wasn't a lone operation.
He's hurt so many innocent people, and now he's finally getting what he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Are you okay?
Navia? Or she's just found out who her killer is, and that was her uncle.
Marcel, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah, but that's gotta hurt even more so that it was another family member responsible.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner.
Hey. Anytime, Navia.
See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
We still don't know why Child is here in Fontaine, though. Like, we still have his vision that he ended up giving us.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
And Child has the moral that he could probably end up suing Marcel as well, if he wanted to.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Why? Because court is not over yet?
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
What?
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
Ooh, is Neuvillette kind of sus of Tartaglia being in Fontaine then?
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case.
Okay.
The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
Oh, do you have to formally just do
this?
We
now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
The Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. Alright, coming in, my little Honkai Star Rail thing. Give us the verdict, my boy. What is
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is...
What you weirdly say guilty?
Guilty.
What? What? Oh. Excuse me?
What?
Huh?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Well, we know it can be manipulated.
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
Ooh. Can Neuvillette not overpower it?
Have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
No, because that's judgmental. You can't do that.
Weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Yeah, what is going on?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
No!
Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Nah, Child's not gonna take that going down, is he?
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
No, Child! You're now gonna actually get a charge.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Child! If you weren't guilty before, you're now gonna be guilty of this. He's using his delusion. Oh, this is so badass. Oh, he's going into his final form. Oh, that music. Ooh! Oh, Neuvillette actually got involved?
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Damn, he just served. Oh. So who's manipulated the Oratrice Mécaniste Analyse card now?
Hey, Monsieur Neuvillette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Well, yeah.
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
Oh, that's kinda nuts.
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Oh, Furina. Then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
Oh, don't raise your tone with me!
I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
You're the Archon!
What does Lady Furina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Ooh. So someone has ended up tampering with the Oratrice Mécaniste Analyse card now in order to put every other court case up in the air, potentially, if people end up thinking that it's not reliable. All the people are going to be distrusting of the system.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
She's putting on an act by my...
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance.
Oh,
with
yeah.
every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
Oh, yeah, of course it was.
And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable!
Are you just saying that because he's a Fatui Harbinger?
All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
Well, she's just going to say that, otherwise everyone else is going to be...
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
She doesn't want anyone doubting the Oratrice Mécaniste Analyse
So
card
she
now.
chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
No, not at all.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug out from under
However,
her.
please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Oh yeah, Tartaglia hasn't actually done nothing. But they could charge him with fighting in the courtroom and going after the mecha.
Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, He's done plenty of bad stuff. So he
Paimon.
should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
No, like throwing him in front of the bus. Damn, Paimon, we know where you stand. But now the plot thickens even more. Leave the opera house. What does Neuvillette... Damn, why are you looking down at Bennett like that? Yeah, you look up at me.
Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
You just zapped in there like real
I'm
quick.
the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
You have more that we need to find out about you, my boy. But now the plot thickens and we've got child that is potentially like guilty of something that he hasn't even done. Ah, Marcel, you
What are you doing? Quick, stop him!
What's he doing?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
What are you calling me for?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list!
Or you think you'd add more guards to someone that's killed multiple women?
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Why? Why?
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher?
By the Fountain of
I erased
Lucine.
all
Why?
records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her. Oh no, he's gonna go insane until he's able to actually meet his wife.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
Oh, no, now he's gonna go nuts with even more research.
Please
While
give me
prison.
a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
I don't think they're gonna grant that, are they?
Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
You tell him, Mama.
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans, will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Oh. Neuvillette's not human. He says humans.
Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
Neuvillette's word is final.
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
Oh, damn.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Yep, you can't really argue against that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If Neuvillette's going to be looking after him personally, then bring up Marcel to the Fountain Plaza. Ooh, it's going to be interesting to see what actually ends up happening. Is he actually going to be able to get in contact with his wife?
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank the water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element, yeah.
And even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Yeah, you should be able to hear her.
Vacher.
Oh.
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vignier, it's me! It's me, Vacher!
Vacher? Vacher.
Is she going to be able to say anything other than that?
I'm here! Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Oh. Oh.
Vignier,
is he falling
is that
into
you?
the fountain?
It's me, Vacher! Vignier!
Oh, he's managed to go into this in-between place.
Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
Decades, my dear.
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vignier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vacher, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vacher. It's all because of you.
Oh, that's it. Oh, God.
Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
Oh.
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices.
Oh, all the women that have disappeared ended up taking the form of one singular oceanid. Oh, and they wanted to lure him down into this place so they could end up getting revenge on him.
Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea.
Oh, damn, he's about to get served.
Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
So in the real world where we currently are, he's going to end up drowning within the Fountain of Lucine then.
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
What? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness.
Man.
Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
I'm speechless beyond degree.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist.
Damn!
The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved.
Oh, they are serving the freshest of water to you, my boy.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
It looks like I didn't meet Vignier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah, she can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You're asking the people you killed to have mercy on you, Marcel.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vacher.
Vacher? Vacher. 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 Vacher.
Oh my, that amount of torture. Drown. Oh, I caught it! Oh, I caught it! I caught it! Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearance of young women case, Marcel, drowned within the fountain of Lucine several days later. Oh, Oh, and now it's... Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Huh? My legs are killing.
Well met, partner.
Oh,
I
hey,
knew
hey.
something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Same with you. I'm sorry I doubted you both.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon.
Ooh.
Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Put some HP sauce and some egg in that. Lovely.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Seine. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
Oh, I bet that was lovely. And the Hydro Dragon is crying again.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
But what of Tartaglia?
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things have turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
She probably wanted a page for the Steambird.
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
Oh, that sounds good.
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Aww.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
Slowly building on it, I imagine.
While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
Oh, what is that?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended.
Aww.
And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day.
Man, Navia's story has been incredible during this.
That includes me.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callas is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Oh, it's been raining since the court. Interesting. There's something else to keep in mind then. Oh, this is going to be an emotional end to the quest, isn't it?
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Who?
Isn't that Neuvillette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
Oh. Because Neuvillette knew or had good relations by the sounds of it with her father.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel.
Oh, look at Navia there.
I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callas proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callas made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice.
Through this as well, I think Neuvillette respects Callas even more.
A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callas in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
Oh, he's feeling emotion.
That high and mighty chair in the opera epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Wow, this quest is so emotional.
So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Yeah, sounds good. Following Navia and Neuvillette.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not actually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Could you not walk?
Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it too seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still stand there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Furina, we can at least talk to him, right?
That is right, yeah. Oh. Oh man, this. Oh. This last bit of the quest has got me, it really has. Neuvillette,
oh,
hello.
It's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
No, we wanted to.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Oh, this is lovely. This is a lovely photo of Neuvillette here. Oh, I've even forgot what we needed to ask, to be fair. About the water from the primordial sea, about the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine, about our sibling, and about child. Let's go from top to bottom like we normally do, and let's find out some more additional lore, shall we?
At court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today.
Really? Because we know that during the primordial era that it was Teyvat was run by dragons.
Most of Teyvat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Oh, so when Celestia ended up killing the dragons and then nurturing life, and for humans to be born, they used the primordial sea to do that?
So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
Oh.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Is it underneath
What
then?
Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead?
Maybe the circle
To
of
be
life?
frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Yeah, because Teyvat has its own laws.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes, we have loads of questions that we'd like to ask you, thank you. About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Furina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly.
Ooh, so Neuvillette's going to be helping us
Rumors
with
have
that?
it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
Ooh, and she ended up dying on the battlefield against Celestia 500 years ago.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs.
What are the other signs would you got to look for
Speaking
then,
of the
Neuvillette?
prophecy, Furina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Furina by her predecessor.
But with Furina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
We didn't really say yes or no regarding that. Let's ask about
My
Child,
apologies.
Tartaglia.
My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
Oh, that's probably going to be in the next act then, isn't it? That we're going to find the conclusion to
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Oh, so you think it just went for its own judgment instead, knowing Child is part of the Fatui?
So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Ooh, that in fact that it could potentially have its own
In
voice.
any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Furina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though.
Oh,
The time-tested twin
we know her
tricks of
tricks.
bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
What?
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Damn, so the next episode or the next act in the Archon quest is going to be full of
If you
tea.
ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes, the most important one is about my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Oh, really?
If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles.
Oh,
Is
interesting.
there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No, that is everything, Sir Neuvillette. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Same here.
It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right, you've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
And that we're looking over to the Dragon Island as well. Oh, look at that. Damn, that's a beautiful shot. In order to end that.
Walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
Ooh, we got a steamboat.
Something about having a place
Whoa,
ready
whoa,
for
whoa,
us
whoa,
there.
whoa. Why have we got so many quests?
Come on, let's go.
Why did we get so many quests then? The Steambird interview as well. Oh, complete this quest to unlock the city reputation. Oh, yes. To unlock commissions for Fontaine. Ah, so that's where I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, awesome. And now I do believe in terms of this, we got the Linny's story quest that I'm going to be able to do very, very soon. And then we have Act 3, but this is where we're going to leave this Archon quest for now, that is everything. I'm going to grab my intertwined fate, but we still have a lot of questions surrounding why Tartaglia ended up getting a guilty verdict by the Oratrice Mechanisme d'Analyse card now, but we're going to have to find out in the next episode. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.